my name is Jess. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do plant videos, home decor, and DIY, so if that's something you're into, please hit the subscribe button. I'll be more than happy to have you join my family here. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite bromeliad. This is the Aechmea Fasciata. This is very, very similar to an orchid plant. They are epiphytes, which means that they grow on other plants such as trees or rocks. So they don't actually grow in soil. So the type of growing medium you'll want to use for this plant is a very, very well-draining, light, airy mix. I actually have mine growing in a mixture of perlite, cactus mix, and orchid bark. So just make sure there's not something too heavy like a peat moss based orchid mix, because these actually, again, don't grow in soil. So if you think about it in nature, if they are epiphytes, they are attached to trees. The roots are just wrapped around a tree or wrapped around a rock. So there's no actual heavy soil that it's growing out of. As far as lighting, these do need bright exposure to produce these beautiful flowers and also to help keep its variegation. So you'll want to keep it in either an east or west facing window. I actually have mine growing in a north facing window about 3 feet back, so it's not getting direct sun. Just be sure not to keep it in a south facing window because the leaves are very prone to burning. So you don't want it in any type of direct sun. As far as watering goes, these again are tropical in nature. So if you think about a rainforest, they're used to getting heavy rains just flushing through all of its foliage. So you want to be sure just to water the soil medium once a month. In the wintertime, I would cut that back to maybe once every 2 months even. So yeah, just make sure you drench the soil, let it rain through the drain holes. Let it flush through the drain holes very, very well. And then this right here is known as the tank, or also the urn, which is why it's called the urn plant. So you want to fill this up maybe like a quarter full. Use distilled or filtered water just because you don't want any type of salt minerals building up into the tank. In nature, the rains will flush this out on a regular basis, so you will want to be sure to change out your tank water once a month regularly, just to make sure there's no bacteria or mold building up in the tank of your plant causing any type of diseases that could affect your plant. So yeah, that's it for watering. I don't fertilize my bromeliads at all, but you can use any type of orchid fertilizer, anything that's formulated for orchids. Again, these plants do take up their nutrients through their leaves, so you'll want to be sure to put that fertilizer into a spray bottle and just mist your plants, and the leaves will take up the nutrients that way. They don't take up the nutrients through the soil. These plants do flower, so this pink thing here is actually known as the BRACTS, and then the little purple things you're seeing inside, those are the actual flowers. So yeah, they do produce this beautiful flower just one time. That is the sad thing about bromeliads. They only bloom once in their entire lifetime. So you will notice that your plant will start to brown. First your leaves will brown, and then you'll also notice the bract start to brown. Don't freak out, that is completely normal. That's part of their life cycle. The bottom ones normally go first, and then it travels up the plant. Eventually the whole thing will die back, and then you'll see a little pup come off the plant. So that's actually how you propagate it. The whole plant will grow, flower, die back, and then produce a baby. So you'll just cut the baby off, plant it, and then you'll just go through the whole process all over again. So I love this bromeliad. This is the only type of bromeliad that I own and have ever grown. Just because the other ones, I don't know, I just never really cared for the other ones. This is my favorite. But yeah, it's such an easy house plant. The blooms are beautiful. They speak for themselves. But yeah, literally all you have to do is water it once a month, change out your water once a month, and you're good to go. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned a little bit more about how to care for these type of bromeliads. If you see them in the stores, don't be scared to grab them because they really are beautiful plants and they're so easy to care for. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave those down in the comments below. Also, if you have any tips or tricks for this plant, leave those in the comments below. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.